printing labels. You've added all your stock into the system. You had the options set so that any quantities that you added into the system go into the print queue, and now you want to print those out. Go into the Labels app. Labels app is a queue of labels waiting to be printed. From here you can choose what labels you want to print out. We can configure this so that you can have multiple label printers in different stores, so that any labels you print for a particular store can actually print out at the store, can print on multiple printers within the store. You can have different ticket layouts, very configurable. To print the labels out, I can simply print everything that I can see there by clicking on the print icon, or I can choose to highlight a number of the labels. I can right click and print, or I can delete them out if they're not meant to be in there. I can also rearrange this grid, so if I wanted to print out these Adidas Originals, I can lift the brand up to here and let go, and then it groups them, which just makes it easier for me to highlight all of the Adidas Originals. I can then print those out by right clicking on them and print. Once they've printed, they'll vanish out of this list. I can see my previous prints by changing where it says here from queued to reprint, and this will give me a list of everything that I've recently printed. This list automatically is down. I think it lasts for about a week. We can configure that. Usually if you ever need to use this, it's because you've sent some labels to a printer, the printer got jammed, or the ink wasn't right in the printer, so you need to print them out straight away. So when you are adding stock into the system, if you had the option set to add labels at the point of adding stock, you already have some in the queue. That option that I'm talking about is, I'll show you here. If I highlight a product, when I'm on add and I'm editing stock, if this option here is pressed in, which you know it's pressed in when it's got the little box around it, that means that any quantities that I add into the system will automatically be added into my labels app, ready to print out. If I don't want labels when I'm adding stock, I depress that and then add my quantities in and commit, and that will not put an option into the label queue. If I don't want to adjust the stock level but I still want to add labels into the print queue, if I find something new that I know isn't in the print queue, keep it on the add tab, drop this option down to print run, click edit, put in some quantities and press commit. Those have now been added into the print queue. So if I go to the labels, select the system I was in, which is fashion 2, and refresh, so you'll now see that I've got those that I've just added in. Have the time where I've done it there as well. So to print those out, now they're highlighted, I just click on the printer icon, they'll vanish out of the list here and they'll be sent to my thermal printers.